You wake up just like any other morning, but something feels off. Your legs feel heavier than usual. Getting out of bed takes more effort. You make it to the kitchen, but you're moving slower. You think maybe it's just age catching up. But what if it's not just age? What if your body has been quietly breaking down the very muscle you need to stay strong, mobile, and independent? After 60, you can lose up to 33% of your muscle mass without pain, without warning. It's called sarcopenia. And it's not just a medical term, it's the hidden reason so many older adults fall fracture bones and lose the ability to live life on their own terms. Most people don't even know it's happening until it's too late. But here's the truth: this silent muscle loss doesn't have to define your future. You're not stuck with it. In this video, we're going to walk through 10 powerful, natural foods that aren't just good for you, they're proven to protect and rebuild muscle even after 60, 70, or 80. These aren't exotic ingredients or expensive supplements. They're everyday foods backed by real science used in real homes by real people. You'll learn not only what to eat, but why it works and how to make it part of your routine without stress or confusion. If you've been feeling weaker, less stable, or just off, this could be the turning point you've been waiting for. 10. Greek yogurt, the overnight muscle protector. Greek yogurt isn't just a breakfast option, it's one of the most underrated tools for preserving muscle after 60. Unlike regular yogurt, Greek yogurt goes through a special straining process that removes excess liquid and nearly doubles the protein content. A single 6-ounce serving delivers about 15 to 20 grams of high-quality protein, just the kind of fuel aging muscles need to stay strong. What makes it truly powerful, especially for seniors, is its high casein content. Casein is a slow-digesting protein that feeds your muscles over several hours. That makes Greek yogurt the perfect evening snack. While you sleep, your body enters a fasting state, and this is when muscle breakdown tends to accelerate. Eating Greek yogurt before bed helps fight that overnight loss, keeping your muscles nourished while you rest. It also brings along a trio of critical nutrients: calcium, vitamin D, and phosphorus, all essential for both muscle and bone strength. And there's more. Greek yogurt is rich in probiotics, which support gut health. Why does that matter? A healthy gut improves nutrient absorption and helps regulate inflammation. Two factors that directly affect how well your body builds or preserves muscle. Common mistake. Many people choose flavored yogurts thinking they're healthier, but those often contain high amounts of added sugars, which can cause inflammation and cancel out the benefits. Stick to plain, full-fat varieties for maximum effect. How to use it. Aim to eat Greek yogurt 3 to 4 times per week. The best time: after dinner or right before bed. Add a handful of berries or a few crushed nuts if you want flavor without the sugar spike. Pro tip: blend it into a smoothie with spinach and frozen blueberries for a complete muscle-supporting snack. It's fast, easy, and supports both digestion and recovery. FAQ: what if I'm lactose intolerant? Many people who struggle with milk can still handle Greek yogurt. The straining process removes much of the lactose, making it easier to digest. Start with a small amount and see how your body responds. If needed, look for lactose-free versions. They're now widely available. 9. Fatty fish, the anti-inflammation powerhouse for aging muscles. Fatty fish, like salmon, mackerel, and sardines, are some of the most powerful foods you can eat to protect aging muscles. Why? Because they combine two things your body desperately needs after 60: complete protein and omega-3 fatty acids. Let's start with the protein. A 4-ounce serving of salmon delivers around 20 grams of complete protein. That means it contains all 9 essential amino acids your muscles need to repair, rebuild, and stay strong. But here's where fatty fish truly shine: omega-3s, specifically EPA and DHA. These fatty acids fight chronic inflammation, which is one of the leading drivers of muscle loss as we age. Inflammation makes your body less responsive to protein, less efficient at building muscle, and slower at recovery. Omega-3s help reverse that. In fact, studies from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who ate fatty fish twice a week retained significantly more muscle over a 3-year period compared to those who didn't. And there's another bonus: vitamin D. Fatty fish are one of the few natural food sources of vitamin D, which plays a crucial role in muscle strength balance and fall prevention. Since many seniors are vitamin D deficient, this alone makes fatty fish worth adding to your plate. Common mistake. Some people avoid fatty fish because they think it's too fishy or hard to cook, but in reality it's one of the simplest proteins to prepare, especially when baked, grilled, or canned. How to use it? Aim to include fatty fish in your meals at least twice per week. If cooking fresh fish feels like too much, try canned wild salmon or sardines. They're easy to store, quick to serve, and just as effective. Pro tip: pair your fish with a source of complex carbs like sweet potato or quinoa to help fuel your muscles and improve protein absorption. FAQ: what if I don't like fish or can't cook it regularly? You can still get many of the same benefits from a high-quality fish oil supplement. Look for one with at least 1,000 millimoles of combined EPA and DHA per serving. However, whole food sources like salmon or sardines will always deliver more complete nutrition. 8. Whole eggs, the affordable muscle-building classic that got unfairly blamed. For years, eggs were misunderstood, labeled as bad for your heart because of cholesterol fears. But science has finally cleared their name. And now we know whole eggs, yolk and all, are one of the most complete and effective muscle-preserving foods you can eat, especially as you age. A single large egg contains about 6 grams of high-quality protein. But here's the surprise: nearly half of that protein is in the yolk, not the white. The yolk is also where you'll find key nutrients like choline, vitamin D, and most importantly, leucine. Leucine is the amino acid that flips the switch on muscle protein synthesis. And as we age, our bodies become less sensitive to this signal, meaning we need more leucine to trigger muscle growth. Whole eggs deliver it naturally. In a study from the University of Illinois, seniors who ate whole eggs after exercise saw a 40% greater increase in muscle-building response than those who ate egg whites alone, even though the total protein was the same. That's because the synergy between yolk and white matters. Common mistake: many people throw away the yolk thinking it's the unhealthy part. In reality, that yolk is packed with the very nutrients older adults need to maintain muscle and neurological function. How to use it? Start your day with 1 or 2 whole eggs. Breakfast is often the meal where protein intake is lowest, so eggs help fill that gap. Hard-boiled eggs also make great grab-and-go snacks. Pro tip: pair your eggs with a slice of whole grain toast and sautéed spinach in olive oil. This combo gives you protein, fiber, and anti-inflammatory fats, all before 9 a.m. FAQ: what about cholesterol? Aren't eggs dangerous for my heart? This myth has been widely debunked. Studies now show that for most people, eating up to 7 eggs a week does not raise heart disease risk, and may even improve cholesterol balance. If you have specific cholesterol concerns, talk with your doctor, but for the average senior, eggs are not just safe, they're beneficial. 7. Nuts and seeds, small but mighty for muscle and longevity. They may be tiny, but nuts and seeds are nutritional giants, especially when it comes to preserving muscle after 60. These crunchy powerhouses combine plant-based protein, healthy fats, key minerals, and antioxidants in one convenient no-prep package. Let's start with protein. While nuts and seeds don't pack as much protein per ounce as meat or eggs, they still contribute meaningfully, especially when eaten regularly. A quarter cup of almonds, for instance, provides about 6 grams of protein. But their real muscle-building magic comes from what surrounds that protein. Magnesium is one standout. It's a mineral many older or adults are low in, and it plays a key role in muscle contraction, nerve function, and energy production. A deficiency in magnesium is linked to muscle cramps, weakness, and accelerated loss of lean mass. Almonds and pumpkin seeds are 2 of the best natural sources. Walnuts bring something unique, alpha-linolenic acid, AAA, ALA, a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid that fights inflammation, the same type of low-grade chronic inflammation that contributes to muscle breakdown in older adults. Pumpkin seeds. Pepitas add a generous dose of zinc, which helps maintain testosterone levels, a hormone critical for both men and women when it comes to muscle preservation. Zinc also supports immune health, helping your body recover faster from illness or injury. Common mistake, grabbing trail mixes or flavored nuts loaded with sugar, salt, or preservatives. While convenient, these can add unwanted calories and inflammation-triggering ingredients. How to use it. Stick to raw or dry roasted unsalted varieties. A small handful, about 1 to 2 ounces per day, is enough to give you the muscle-preserving benefits without going overboard on calories. Keep small containers ready for easy snacking between meals. Pro tip. Sprinkle ground flax seeds or chia seeds into your Greek yogurt or oatmeal in the morning. It boosts fiber plant protein and delivers anti-inflammatory benefits without adding bulk or strong flavor. FAQ, what if I'm watching my weight? Aren't nuts too high in calories? It's true that nuts are calorie dense, but studies show that people who eat nuts regularly don't gain more weight and often have better body composition. Why nuts are filling? They help you eat less overall and keep your blood sugar more stable. Portion control is key. Pre-measure your servings to stay on track. 6. Beans and legumes, the plant-based secret weapon for muscle support. Beans and legumes may not get as much attention as trendy supplements or exotic superfoods, but don't underestimate them. They are quiet champions when it comes to muscle health in your later years. Let's talk about protein first. A single cooked cup of beans, like black beans, lentils, or chickpeas, provides roughly 15 grams of protein. That's more than 2 eggs. But it's not just the protein that matters, it's the package that comes with it. Beans are rich in resistant starch, a special kind of carbohydrate that feeds the good bacteria in your gut. Why does gut health matter for your muscles? Because a balanced microbiome reduces systemic inflammation, which helps slow muscle breakdown. It also improves nutrient absorption, so the protein, calcium, magnesium, and other muscle-friendly minerals you eat are actually put to use. Fiber is another game changer. It helps stabilize blood sugar, preventing the spikes and crashes that can increase catabolic stress on your body. This is especially critical for seniors managing insulin resistance or type 2 diabetes, where muscle loss can progress faster. Plus, beans are packed with potassium, magnesium, and iron. Iron, in particular, supports oxygen transport to your muscles, powering energy and performance. Yet many older adults, especially women, are iron deficient without even realizing it. Common mistake. People often avoid beans because they fear gas or digestive discomfort. But this is usually a sign your gut bacteria just needs to adjust, and it will over time. How to use it. Start small, half a cup a few times a week, then increase gradually. Soaking dried beans overnight before cooking helps reduce compounds that cause gas. Prefer canned. No problem, just choose low-sodium options and rinse them thoroughly. Pro tip. Make a hearty lentil soup and add a spoonful of olive oil just before serving. This combo delivers plant protein, fiber minerals, and anti-inflammatory fat all in one bowl. FAQ. I get bloated from beans. Should I skip them altogether? Not at all. Start with softer legumes like lentils or split mung beans. They're easier to digest. You can also try sprouted versions or cook them with a bit of ginger or cumin, which aids digestion. Over time, most people tolerate beans better and even feel more energized after eating them. 5. Leafy greens, nature's muscle support system that most people overlook. When you think about building or protecting muscle, spinach or kale probably aren't the first foods that come to mind. But leafy greens are quietly doing something powerful, supporting your muscles from the inside out. These greens are rich in dietary nitrates, natural compounds that your body converts into nitric oxide. What does that mean for your muscles? Better blood flow. Improved circulation means your muscles get more oxygen and nutrients, and they recover faster after activity or injury. This is especially critical as we age, since reduced blood flow is a hidden contributor to muscle weakness and fatigue. But that's just the beginning. Leafy greens like spinach, Swiss chard, and kale are loaded with magnesium, calcium, and potassium electrolytes that regulate muscle contractions and prevent cramping. Just one cup of cooked spinach provides nearly 40% of your daily magnesium needs. Low magnesium is common in seniors and often linked to muscle twitching tightness or even restless legs at night. There's also vitamin K, an underrated nutrient that supports protein metabolism and bone-muscle interaction. A long-term study in the Journals of Gerontology found that seniors with higher vitamin K intake experienced significantly less muscle loss over time. Common mistake: only eating greens raw in salads. While raw veggies are great cooking, them can increase absorption of certain minerals and make them easier to digest, especially for older adults. How to use it. Aim for at least 2 cups of leafy greens per day. Rotate your greens for variety. Try sautéing spinach in olive oil with garlic blending kale into a smoothie or adding Swiss chard to soups or stews. Pro tip: pair leafy greens with a fat source like olive oil or avocado to help your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins like K and A more effectively. FAQ: I have trouble chewing raw greens. What are my options? Cooked greens are a great alternative. Lightly steam sauté or bake them into casseroles. Pre-washed, pre-cut greens are now widely available and can save you time and effort in the kitchen. Smoothies are another great option. Just blend with fruit and yogurt for a drinkable dose of nutrients. 4. Olive oil, the anti-inflammatory oil that keeps muscles working smoothly. Olive oil might not be the first thing you think of when it comes to muscle health, but it should be. Especially extra virgin olive oil, which does far more than just add flavor to your food. It actively protects your muscles on a cellular level, fighting one of the biggest silent threats to strength as you age: chronic inflammation. Here's how it works. The key compound in olive oil, oleocanthal, has natural anti-inflammatory properties similar to ibuprofen without the side effects. Inflammation is one of the top reasons aging muscles stop responding to protein, break down faster, and take longer to recover. By calming that inflammation, olive oil helps your muscles stay more receptive to repair and growth. But there's more. Olive oil improves insulin sensitivity, which means your body can use the protein and nutrients from your meals more efficiently. For seniors dealing with insulin resistance or prediabetes, this benefit is a game changer. It also supports hormone production, including testosterone and growth hormone, both critical for muscle maintenance and both naturally declining with age. A study from the University of Navarra in Spain found that older adults who regularly consumed olive oil as part of a Mediterranean-style diet experienced better muscle strength, slower declines in physical function, and lower risk of frailty. Common mistake: using olive oil at high temperatures. While it's great for low to medium heat cooking, high heat can degrade its beneficial compounds. Don't use it for frying, save it for drizzling, sautéing, or dressings. How to use it. Use it. Aim for 2 to 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil daily. Use it to sauté greens, drizzle over roasted vegetables, or blend into a homemade vinaigrette. Always choose cold-pressed, dark glass bottled varieties to preserve its potency. Pro tip: store olive oil in a cool, dark place. Light and heat degrade its antioxidants. Check for a harvest or expiration date. Freshness matters if you want the full benefits. FAQ: what if I'm trying to reduce fat in my diet? Not all fats are created equal. Olive oil is rich in monounsaturated fat, which supports heart and muscle health. When used in place of refined carbs or saturated fats, it's been shown to improve cholesterol, reduce inflammation, and support body composition. Just use it mindfully. Don't pour, measure. 3. Berries, the antioxidant shield that protects aging muscle. They're sweet, colorful, and often seen as a simple snack, but berries are one of the most powerful tools you can add to your diet if you want to protect your muscles as you age. Blueberries, strawberries, blackberries, all of them are rich in antioxidants that do more than just boost your immune system. They protect your muscle tissue at the cellular level. As we get older, our muscles become more vulnerable to oxidative stress, tiny but constant damage from free radicals that builds up over time. This type of internal wear and tear weakens muscle fibers and slows down recovery. The powerful compounds in berries, especially anthocyanins and vitamin C, help neutralize that damage and support faster healing and greater resilience. But it doesn't stop there. Berries also help regulate inflammation by interacting with signaling molecules called cytokines. While short-term inflammation is part of muscle repair, chronic inflammation actually accelerates muscle loss. The natural polyphenols in berries help restore that balance. Blueberries in particular have been shown in clinical studies to improve muscle performance and reduce soreness in older adults, even without any other changes in diet or exercise. That's a big win for something that tastes like dessert. And speaking of vitamin C, it's crucial for collagen production. Collagen helps maintain the connective tissues that hold your muscles together and keep joints strong. This becomes increasingly important as your support structures naturally weaken with age. Common mistake: only eating berries occasionally or only when they're in season. But the benefits are cumulative and they don't depend on fresh fruit alone. How to use it. Aim for at least 1 cup of berries daily. Fresh, frozen, or dried, unsweetened all work. Add them to Greek yogurt oatmeal smoothies or simply enjoy as a snack instead of reaching for sugary treats. Pro tip: buy frozen organic berries in bulk. They're just as nutritious, more affordable, and available year-round. Plus, they last longer and are perfect for blending into shakes or tossing into hot cereal. FAQ: are berries too high in sugar for me? Not at all. Despite their natural sweetness, berries have a low glycemic load and are packed with fiber. That means they don't spike blood sugar the way other fruits or processed snacks might. In fact, they can help improve blood sugar stability over time, making them a great choice even for seniors with diabetes or insulin resistance. 2. Lean beef, the high leucine power source. Your muscles still respond. To lean beef is often overlooked in modern health discussions, but when it comes to preserving muscle in older adults, few foods compare. It's not just a source of protein, it's a precision-targeted fuel for aging muscles that are becoming less responsive with time. Here's why. A 4-ounce serving of lean beef delivers about 25 grams of complete protein rich in all essential amino acids. But what sets beef apart is its exceptionally high content of leucine, the amino acid most responsible for activating muscle protein synthesis. As we age, our muscles require more leucine to respond to growth signals. Beef delivers that in every bite. It also contains creatine, a naturally occurring compound that helps restore energy in your muscle cells. Younger bodies can produce enough on their own, but with age that production slows, making dietary sources like beef increasingly important for supporting strength, endurance, and even mental clarity. Beyond muscle, lean beef provides highly bioavailable iron, zinc, and B vitamins, all crucial for energy metabolism, oxygen transport, and immune function. These nutrients don't just keep your muscles strong, they keep your whole system running. A study out of McMaster University found that older adults who consumed lean red meat while following a light resistance training routine experienced significantly greater gains in muscle strength and size compared to those consuming plant-based protein alone, even when the total protein amount was equal. Common mistake: choosing fatty cuts or processed red meats like sausages or deli meats, which contain additives and excess saturated fat. These forms don't offer the same benefits and may increase health risks. How to use it. Enjoy 2 to 3 servings per week of lean cuts such as sirloin eye of round or tenderloin. Cook with herbs instead of heavy sauces. Pair with vegetables rich in vitamin C like bell peppers or broccoli to improve iron absorption. Pro tip: go for grass-fed varieties when possible. They offer a better omega-3 profile and contain more antioxidants than conventional beef. FAQ: Isn't red meat bad for my heart? That depends on the type of red meat. Processed meats can raise health risks, but lean, unprocessed red meat consumed in moderation, especially when paired with an anti-inflammatory diet, can be part of a heart-healthy and muscle-preserving lifestyle. The key is quality portion control and balance. 1. Whey protein. The fast-acting muscle builder that works even without exercise. Whey protein isn't just for bodybuilders or gym rats. In fact, it may be the most effective food-based supplement for seniors looking to prevent or even reverse age-related muscle loss. Backed by decades of research, this simple powder could be the key to unlocking strength and balance later in life. Whey is a high-quality, dairy-derived protein that's rapidly digested and absorbed by the body. Within minutes of drinking it, your bloodstream is flooded with amino acids, especially leucine, the key signal your muscles need to start building and repairing tissue. This fast delivery is critical for older adults whose muscles are slower to respond to traditional protein sources. And it's not just about speed. Whey protein contains the highest natural concentration of leucine found in any food, more than eggs, more than beef. That makes it ideal for combating anabolic resistance, the condition where aging muscles stop responding efficiently to normal amounts of protein. Clinical studies from McMaster University and the Journal of the American Medical Directors Association found that older adults who took whey protein daily gained more strength, improved balance, and maintained lean muscle mass, even if they weren't exercising. For those who were doing light resistance training, the results were even more impressive. Beyond protein, whey also delivers bioactive peptides that improve blood flow to muscle tissue, support insulin sensitivity, and reduce inflammation. It even contains cysteine, which supports glutathione production, your body's master antioxidant. Common mistake: choosing whey powders loaded with sugar, artificial flavors, or unnecessary fillers. Many commercial options look healthy, but cancel out the benefits with low-quality ingredients. How to use it? Take 20 to 30 grams of whey protein once a day, ideally within 30 minutes after physical activity, or as a standalone morning shake. Look for whey isolate or concentrate with minimal ingredients and no added sugars. Pro tip: mix whey with unsweetened almond milk, a handful of frozen berries, and a spoonful of chia seeds for a nutrient-packed smoothie that fuels your muscles and keeps you full. FAQ: What if I'm sensitive to dairy? Good news: many people who can't tolerate milk or cheese can still handle whey, especially isolates or hydrolyzed formulas, which remove most of the lactose. Start with a small serving and monitor how your body responds. If necessary, consult your healthcare provider for alternative options, like plant-based protein powders, though their leucine content may be lower. You don't need a complicated plan to protect your muscles, just simple, consistent steps. Start with this. Morning 2. Whole eggs, a scoop of Greek yogurt, and a few berries. Lunch: lentil or black bean soup with sautéed spinach in olive oil. Dinner: grilled salmon or lean beef with vegetables. Plus a whey protein shake if you're active. Follow this routine for just 7 days and pay attention. You might feel more stable, walk easier, or have better energy after meals. That's your body responding. Many seniors who tried this noticed small but powerful changes. One viewer said, after adding yogurt and greens, I stopped needing the handrail on my stairs. You don't have to be perfect. Just keep showing up for yourself with your fork, your choices, and your intention to stay strong. Now it's your turn. Out of the 10 foods we covered today, which one are you already eating, or which one do you feel inspired to try this week? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your story. It could be exactly what someone else needs to read today. And if this video helped you feel more informed, more motivated, or just more in control, hit the like button so others can find it too. Don't forget to subscribe. We release new videos every week designed to help you stay strong, energized, and independent no matter your age. Growing older doesn't mean getting weaker. It means getting smarter about how you care for your body. And that journey doesn't have to be hard. It just starts with one step or one bite. Let's take that step together.